Hello guys, this is Zuma, and welcome to the final part of this Black Ops 2 Best Class series. Now this is the 17th video in this series, and in this one we're going to be focusing on the best nuked out class in free-for-all. Now as always, to see this class better, let's bring down the board for our pick 10 loadout. Now getting the nuked out title is one of the hardest things you can get in Black Ops 2, because once you've got a kill, that is it, your nuked out streak has begun, and then the pressure's on because you can't die once, because it's the 30 kills. You know, it's not like other game modes where you can die once and then still carry on to try and get the nuclear. In this, you literally, if you die, then you have to start a whole new game and to try and go for it all over again. So it's an emblem that not many people have, and if you've been trying to get it in Black Ops 2, I hope in some part that this class will help you get it before Call of Duty Ghosts comes out. So right, let's get into this class. So for my primary, I have the AN94. Now you want to be using the strongest guns in the game, and the AN94 for me is probably the best gun in the game, as it's an assault rifle. Obviously it kills at long range, and it's also quite good in close range as well, because the first 2 bullets fire faster and this gun kills in 3 bullets. Then obviously it's only 1 more bullet to kill the enemy, and I just find that it's a really strong weapon. And the attachments that I use on this is the adjustable stock and fast mag. Now using adjustable stock on assault rifles is just a really good attachment, because it sort of turns your assault rifle into a submachine gun. You know, you've got that quick strafing speed to like strafe around corners and stuff, but the way I use it in free-for-all is I strafe around looking at spawn points, or like the areas where they're going to spawn out of. So if you limit the amount that you actually run and you strafe around corners, it's going to greatly increase your chances of winning that gunfight. And my other attachment is fast mag. Now I don't have a secondary, and I don't have my C4s as well, which I usually run, so all my kills are going to be from my weapons, so I need my bullets as quickly as possible, and fast mag is what's going to do that. And also the fast mag sort of comes into play when I've got my V setup as well, but I'll talk a bit about my score streaks a little bit later. So right, now on to my perks, and I've got 2 perks in tier 1, so I need perk 1 greed, and those perks are Hardline and Flak jacket. Now in free-for-all, people like to use equipment, and they like to use shock charges, and most of all bouncing betties. Now I don't like bouncing betties because I only tend to get 1 kill with them. I think there's one guy using bouncing betties in this game, and he only manages to get 1 kill, and that's pretty much the same for me as well. So using 10% of my class for 1 kill doesn't really make much sense to me. I'd rather put it into another perk, and that is exactly what I've done in this game. So just having Flak jacket just protects me small bouncing betties, and the C4s as well, especially because a lot of people like to use them. So right, Hardline. Now this is probably one of the most important perks in this setup, as the key to getting a nuked out is getting that VSAT as fast as possible, and then when the VSAT's up, going absolutely crazy and killing everybody fast as you can in order to get your next VSAT, and then when that second VSAT's finished, you should pretty much be close to the end of the game. And that's what the key to the nuked out is. But while the VSAT's up, in order for me to rush as fast as possible, that's where the fast mags comes in, making sure that I don't run out of bullets, and more importantly making sure I'm not wasting the time reloading as the VSAT's up. So right, now on to my next perks, and I have 2 perks in tier 2, so I need perk 2 greed, and they are Scavenger and Toughness. Now I'm not going to talk a lot about Toughness because I feel like I've been raving about it for the past year, but I will say this, is if you have been losing those 50-50 gunfights a lot more than you should have, then Toughness is definitely your friend. And I have Scavenger because it's very hard to kill 30 people in a row with 120 round starting ammunition. It is possible, but 75% accuracy is needed, which is highly doubtful, so Scavenger is needed to make sure that you can keep your selected weapon and you never run out of bullets. And my last and final perk is Dexterity. Now Dexterity works so well with the AN94 because being able to shoot faster after sprinting, combined with shooting the first 2 bullets faster, is such an effective combination, and especially on an assault rifle where you're kinda hindered on the close battles, so having Dexterity is such a great perk to have in this setup. And with that, the class is complete, and I really hope this class setup works for you. If you haven't got nuked out yet, then it'd be quite cool for you to get one before Call of Duty Ghosts comes out. But with that final kill, the game is over, and I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay, guys. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like rating, and maybe a favourite if you think this class has helped you out. And I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on all of the Best Class episodes. You guys have been amazing, and you can guarantee it that this Best Class series is going to be coming back for Call of Duty Ghosts, as well as some other series that I think you're really going to like. And just to confirm that there is the nuked out calling card, and if you're looking for some more videos just going into this outro, the left one is my Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough over on my Let's Play channel, Zuma Arcade, and the middle video is my best TDM score streaks using the MK48 on Express, and that's flawless gameplay as well if you want to check that out. And the right video is my best knife only class, which was a really great video in itself. So there's 3 great videos for you. Click on the annotations to watch them, and that's it guys. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.